Okay, last little bit here. Um, One thing to know, I forgot from the last time, do notice that in the tab now it does say Black Goose. Okay, so your assignment is to go ahead and take a recipe, you can get it offline, and like a cooking recipe, okay? To use all of those tags that we just talked about, the P tag, H1, H2, H3, you could even go down to H4, 5, 6, whatever you want. And you're going to mark up one recipe two different ways, okay? So try to have some variable between both, okay? And it should be distinctly different, okay? So you're gonna have to scratch your head a little bit on that. On the bottom, I do put two recipe examples, okay, from a semester ago. And they're kind of the two different attempts, okay? So things to think about, maybe a little text that kind of describes what it is, the ingredients, cooking directions, and how to break it up and make it legible. And here's another example here. Okay, so you could even be way more experimental than these, but this is just a decent example of different attempts of breaking up ingredients. You know, in part, you have to think about how do we process information, how do we read information, legibility, ways of understanding. The idea of a recipe is you're giving someone directions to make something. So what is the ideal presentation of those directions? And like, what's the easiest way to read them? Okay, so it should be a food recipe you can get offline, and two different attempts that are distinctly different using the techniques, using Notepad or TextEdit like we just did. Okay, so those get submitted up here under Submit All Work, and you're going to click here, and you're going to, sorry, it's jumping around a bit, just attach the files right here. Browse my computer, and you'd be best served by making a folder like we did, and you're just going to submit. You're going to have 4 files. So you're going to have the text document from your first recipe, the HTML from your first recipe. You're going to have the text document from your second attempt and your HTML from your second attempt. Okay, so it should be 4 files total that you submit, and you submit all 4 right here before you hit submit. So submit all 4 and then hit submit. Okay, this will be the only time we do it this way. It will get a little bit more complicated next week, but it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, that's it. Thank you.